In ancient times, before the creation of Adam, a race of jinn ruled the world, better known as Hinn Binn and Jinn. They inhabited various landscapes, mountains, plains, seas, and lands. However, they offended God, prompting him to send angels to possess the earth, drive off the jinn to an island, and take many of them captive. According to some traditions, there exists a spirit world between ours and theirs, which is becoming increasingly weakened and strained by the day. The Tower of Babel, 2242 to 2206 BC, symbolized a post-flood rebellion against God by Noah's descendants. Although the account spans merely 9 verses, Genesis 11 verses 1 to 9, its aftermath resulted in the diversity of languages and people groups we see today. Following God's blessing to Noah and his sons after the global flood, commanding them to be fruitful and multiply and fill the earth, Genesis 9 verse 1, humanity seemed to disregard this directive within a century. Driven by pride, people sought to make a name for themselves by constructing a city with a towering structure, defying God's command to disperse. God intervened mercifully, dividing their language into multiple families, creating the first language barrier. Unable to communicate, construction ceased, and smaller groups dispersed from the city, fulfilling God's judgment. The biblical account of Babel not only offers a historical narrative but also addresses contemporary questions and challenges certain evolutionary ideas, providing a rationale for the diversity of languages and people groups today. Confirmations of the Tower of Babel story include linguistic changes, ziggurats, global Noah-related names, and tower legends. God's gentle judgment at Babel, by dividing languages, prevented the human race from falling under a single tyrant's dominion. Eventually, Babylon, once known as the City of Cities, fell into ruin. Its residents dismantled the Tower of Babel, using its bricks for their homes, and the once grand structure disappeared into the sands of the Iraqi desert. According to some accounts, a third of the tower builders were transformed into semi-demonic beings and banished to 3 parallel dimensions, now inhabited by their descendants. The Quran also parallels the Tower of Babel story, set in Moses, Egypt. The valley around Petra, inhabited since 1700 BCE, hosts Nabatean kingdom ruins from the 1st century. Bedouin nomads associate the area with jinns, spirits believed to roam the region, both benign and malevolent. The soldiers stationed at the camp of Babylon in Batan el-Gal, known as the Belly of the Beast, often shared eerie tales of their paranormal encounters amidst the ancient ruins and desert landscape. Late one moonlit night, Sergeant Ramirez, a seasoned soldier with nerves of steel, was on patrol duty near the perimeter of the camp. As he scanned the horizon, his keen senses detected a faint whispering in the wind, unintelligible yet unsettling. Suddenly, he felt an icy chill crawl down his spine, despite the desert's warm embrace. Ramirez dismissed it as a trick of the mind, attributing it to the fatigue of a long day. Meanwhile, Private Johnson, assigned to guard duty at the camp's entrance, found himself drawn to a peculiar shadow lurking among the ruins. Ignoring his instincts, he cautiously approached, only to witness the shadow morph into a towering figure with glowing eyes. Paralyzed with fear, Johnson stumbled backward, his heart racing as he struggled to comprehend the unearthly sight before him. In another part of the camp, Corporal Nguyen was conducting routine maintenance on a military vehicle when he heard faint whispers emanating from the surrounding dunes. As he turned to investigate, his flashlight flickered erratically, casting eerie shadows that seemed to dance in rhythm with the mysterious voices. Nguyen's blood ran cold as he realized he was not alone in the desolate expanse. Back at the barracks, Lieutenant Patel, the camp's commanding officer, reviewed surveillance footage captured by the perimeter cameras. To his astonishment, the recordings revealed ethereal figures gliding silently across the desert sands, their translucent forms shimmering in the moonlight. Unable to explain the inexplicable phenomena witnessed by his men, Patel pondered the ancient mysteries hidden within the depths of Batan el-Gal. As dawn broke over the horizon, the soldiers gathered to share their chilling experiences, their whispers echoing through the camp like ghosts of the past. Despite their bravery in the face of the unknown, they couldn't shake the feeling that they were mere pawns in a supernatural game played out across the sands of time. Batan el-Gal, or Hell, is said to be situated over a buried city, perhaps once submerged during a deluge. Local lore speaks of a powerful jinn haunting the valley, possessing a donkey's foot and an unkillable cyclopean appearance, sometimes mimicking the voices of travelers' loved ones. Legends also mention a female entity, considered Adam's first wife, haunting the area. Some speculate that the ancient city in Batan el-Gal was built for an alien entity, given the anomalous activity and history of the region. The valley of Batan el-Gal is situated over a buried city, the city of Father Satan Enki. Well, Eridu was situated in the Gulf, not in the middle of the Jordanian desert on the highway between Ma'an and Al-Amara. So I'm wondering exactly what was the city. But the question remains, why all the paranormal anomaly is taking place in that area? Leave your comments below of what you think. If you like my videos, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.